Hello, this is Riku558 again, and this is the review of the Super Robot Chogokin DaiZyuJin, or as Americans would know it, the MMPR Megazord from MMPR slash Zyuranger. So, this is a release from Bandai, Time Machine Nation, and it's from the Robot Chogokin series, which is basically, from what I recall, a series of high quality robot figures to uh, just kind of recreate famous robos. They've been going through famous Sentai Robo recently, so I've been really happy about that because they went through. Let's see, they started with I think Shinkeno, then Gokaio, then um, Deca Ranger Robo. Trying to remember the rest of it. Magi King, and I think the last one, most recent one is here, which is DaiZyuJin, which is before they started using O for everything, because I don't know. Lol, that rhymed. Anyways, here's the box, looking very nice. The figure himself. Some kanji that I can't read because I don't know kanji very well anymore, or ever. And then the thing here, Super Robot Chogokin. And then shows the Sentai series down there. Here's some warnings, then a picture of the figure again, side shot, and then some posing options. He has the lightning bolt thing from the horn. His backpack thing has cannons, and some pose. He has the shield and the sword, which comes with an effect part, which has the lightning. I think it's the finisher attack, if I recall. And the bottom is just the box again. And I'm not going to open it up because I already opened it, because there he is. Out of focus. Whee. Okay, let's take a look at the figure. So, starting off with details. Obviously, this guy is pretty accurate, in my opinion. Let's see. Let's focus in on him some more. Head looks pretty much exactly as I remember the head's supposed to be. Nice and awesome. Chest is exactly like it's supposed to be. And then the entire shoulder is molded with multiple layers, so it has a texture to it. Nice silver Bandai paint. Nice lines here. Just a great paint job overall. And you got the treads on the back, the wheels on the back of the leg, the tiger, saber-tooth tiger, and just great details all overall everywhere. The mammoth arm, legs. You can even see the feet here. If you take a good look, that's where the feet were. And then you can see where the T-Rex tail was. It's very nice. Okay, so for articulation, let me adjust the camera again and refocus. So for the articulation, it's really good. Obviously, it's a robot damashi, or Chogokin. So for the head, it's on a double ball joint kind of system, so you can go forward and back, rotate all the way around, and wiggle around. Arms can rotate on a very tight joint, apparently very loud too. Arms go out about that far. Unfortunately, there's a thing that gets in the way here. Shoulder armor can move. Arms rotate below the shoulder. Bend at the elbow. Here and here. So it bends there for about 90, and then there for the rest. And then the wrist can go up right here, kind of like double O. So it can do a full bend. Wrist is on a ball joint, so it can rotate and wiggle. Well, actually, it's attached to a ball, as you'll see. It's right there. There you go. So the waist, being a robot Chogokin, for those of you who don't know, they decided to do this with Sentai Robos. Normally the waist can only go like this far, and maybe a little bit forward and kind of a bit side to side. But since the mecha designs were really blocky most of the time, they made it so you can extend the waist, so you can rotate it a little bit more and do much more dynamic side to side and forward and back. So you can do like this or that. But I like it when it's compact because it looks a lot better in my opinion. Okay, for the legs, the little front skirt armors can go forward, and these things can go out a little. The legs will go forward about that far. They go back about this far. In and out just a little, but that's fine. And they rotate there. Unfortunately, my Triceratops leg is really loose. If you see that, I might try to fix it somehow, but it's a metal ball joint, so I don't know how to do it. Hopefully you don't experience this, but he will hold a pose for the most part. If you hold his legs out like this, the ball joint will hold. See? But for the most part, it's pretty loose. But the right leg is pretty tight. It's nice and solid. It's not moving anywhere. So there you go. The knees bend at 2 joints, and it's really cool because the first knee joint is here, which kind of makes sense, but the next one is inside of this area, which will move this thing here. So you move it like so. Move the knee armor like that, so it does a full bend, which looks really good. Then the feet can go side to side, rotate a little, and go forward and back. And then more extending joints, so you can pop this out a little. So you can go forward and back more, side to side, about the same, rotate a lot more. And then they gave this a joint too, the head, so you can put this down and then rotate it up. So you can do like a crouching pose. Something like this, so you maintain stability. Like that. Same for the saber-toothed tiger, only it's different because this one goes down and this one can go up. So you can get like a pseudo foot going on here. Like that. But I like to leave it in its normal configuration because it looks more normal, like that. Okay, let's get back into normal standing pose. And for the last of the articulation, they have this thing. It's on a double ball joint here and here, so I can rotate all the way around and go over the shoulder for the cannons. So yeah, overall, really great articulation. Just gotta fix that one leg joint. Okay, so for accessories, you already saw a majority of them. So let's go over them. So first, he has the shield, mammoth face. Comes with a handle. Next is the sword, which looks really awesome. Nice bronze painted details on the blade. Very nice brilliant silver. The glossy black for the handle. Very sharp. Then the rest of what he has are the lightning effect part, which has like a pinkish red and blue, which attaches straight onto the horn. Like so. So you just go like that, and he's zapping people. Pew! It's pretty cool. And then he comes with the effects part for the sword, which I'll show off in a bit, and more hands. So what you see here are the holding hands for weapons, and you got the 2 closed fists left and right for just punching, and he was packaged with these. Then you have splayed out hands for posing and action poses of the like a reaching out pose or a I'm going to kill you grab pose. it can be used for a lot of things, in my opinion. So those are pretty cool. So let's show off the accessories, and I'll make a pose and say my final thoughts. Okay, let's see what's a good pose. Actually, hold on a second. I'll make one. I almost completely forgot. I need to go over the effect part here. So here it is. It's yellow plastic, and I thought this was just attached, but this entire thing's just clear yellow, and they painted the white part. So if you look at the inside, it's all clear yellow. It's very nice. It's pretty solid. Feels really good. Basically, to use it, you just slide it straight onto the sword like it's a sheath. You know, just hold in by friction, but holds in pretty well. So I don't think you have to worry about it falling off. See? So now he has a really nice energy sword to vanquish his foes. There we go, much better. Anyways, that's all I wanted to show off, so back to the final thoughts. Okay, one more thing I forgot was the shield, because I only showed it off for a moment. It's a very nice shield, because it's the mammoth head. It looks very good. And there's the handle, so basically to use it, just slot it into the hand. And it's a nice tight fit, so be careful. And there you go. Just have the shield posed like that. And then you can just give him his sword, like so. And just kind of pop it in there. There, you have a nice little pose. As soon as he looks right. There you go. So, shield looks pretty good. And back to the review. Okay, so for my final thoughts, I think this is an amazing figure. I was one of the people who grew up on MMPR as a child, and you know, I still kind of appreciate the series because it got me into Super Sentai / Kamen Rider and all that. And it was pretty much what got me started liking Japanese stuff so much, even if I didn't know at the time. Anyways, going back to the actual figure, the figure is amazing. Die-cast legs, which I probably forgot to say at some point. So it's very solid. I'm pretty sure there's a die-cast waist. The articulation's great. Posability's pretty much as you ever will need to be for this guy. Accessories are cool. I love these effect parts. So same with that one. Details are spot on. I think it's just a really overall great figure. I really don't see too much problem with it, except for maybe the leg thing, but might just be me. So, it is a bit expensive, because that's how the Super Robot Chogokin is. If you can get past the price, which you obviously would if you like it enough, I would highly, highly recommend getting this, because it's just great. I especially recommend it to anyone who either liked Zyuranger or MMPR, and I'm not saying Ju as in like Jew, I'm saying Ju as in like ZYU in Japanese, so I'm doing my best to say it the right way. Let's see. Yeah, so basically if you liked MMPR, the Megazord, and liked the nostalgia factor of it, which is actually a reason why I got this guy, get him. That's all I need to say. So anyways, that's it for this review, and I will see you guys next time.